Welcome everybody to phase 1 weight loss and conditioning, the Heave Slow and Strong workout. Yeah. What? What do I do? Oh, heavy. I'm sorry. The heavy, slow and strong. I thought it was like a heave-ho reference. Like, I don't know. Anyways, so we're going to go through these one section at a time, 30 seconds each. We're going to run through it 2 times, and then we'll move on to the next section. Hopefully we'll get through that a couple times. So our first one right here, we're going to do wide to narrow squat. Everything today is going to try to get some weight in if we can. So kettlebell, soup cans, whatever you have. Dumbbell is going to be the best, holding it on the shoulder. You're going from wide. Feet are going to be wider than shoulder width apart, and then you're coming right into narrow and doing the exact same thing. And you want to make quick transitions with this one. Toes are going to be pointed out the whole time. Good. Perfect. Next, we've been over single arm row, alternating. So you're going to be parallel. Will you flip around and give them the profile? Yes. Parallel to the ground. You'll have some tension in the back of the legs. Notice she's pulling the elbow straight up, keeping it close to her body, alternating back and forth. If you have 2 dumbbells, you can just let one hang while you do the other. Perfect. And then we'll do a plank lateral arm raise. So in a full plank position, hands underneath your shoulder, feet are shoulder width apart. And you're just going to laterally to the side, move your arm out straight, and then the other one. Perfect. Whole point of this is try to maintain that neutral posture while you're doing the arm raise. So do it nice and slow. Good. Let's go ahead and run through those, sir. Wide to narrow squat. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. Begin. And time, bend over single arm rows. Let's alternate back and forth, going right into it. Good, yes. Perfect. High, wide chest while you're doing this. The high, wide chest ensures that you've got a nice, neutral, straight back. I am not normally a person that's easily made jealous. I am jealous of that French toast. Like, yeah, no, that's good. Oh, God. Let me stop you there. Time, plank, lateral arm raise, full plank position, movement and alternating arms. That's it. Try to make sure that you're monitoring, making sure that your hips don't start wandering up higher. Straight through the back is what you're looking for, straight through the back. And time, going back at it again, wide to narrow squat. 3, 2, and 1, begin. Time, bend over rows in 3, 2, and 1, begin. Again, being straight to the back, high, wide chest. And time, plank lateral arm raise in 3, 2, and 1, begin. Time. Okay, catch your breath. Catch your breath, and we are going to go through that second section. Starting at the top, we have the tempo squat 3-to-1 ratio. That means you're going to take 3 seconds on the way down and only 1 second up. So it's a little bit of a slow descent, and then you're accelerating up fast. Again, we're trying to have some weight with this. You go down nice and slow. As soon as the hip crease goes below your knees, that's when you've got the full depth in the squat. You explode up fast. Okay? Bend over, rear delt squeeze. Good. Back is parallel to the ground. Again, some tension in the hamstrings. And you're going to come up and slightly back as you come back. Just like that. And pinch the shoulder blades when you get to the top. Perfect. If you have to go to even body weight on this one, that's fine, as long as you keep moving. Good. And then we'll have a plank to bear with shoulder tap. So you're going to start your full plank position, hands underneath your shoulders, feet shoulder width apart. Then you're going to go into the bear position, which is just hovering off the knees. Good. And then you're going to go plank. Perfect. Shoulder tap on each side and back into your plank, just like that. All right, let's go ahead and rotate through those 3, starting with our tempo squat 3-to-1 ratio in 3, 2, and 1, begin. Still hitting good depth, still hitting good depth. Make sure you're getting hip crease below the knees. You should feel a little stretch in the back of the legs if you get deep enough. Good. Give me 2 more, sir. 2 more. Give me 1 more. And we're going to go right into the bent over rear delt squeeze. Bent over rear delt squeeze in 3, 2, and 1. Begin. This is a very controlled exercise. High wide chest. Feeling the pinch in the shoulder blades. Feeling the back of your delts. And time. Plank to bear with shoulder taps. 3, 2, and 1. Begin. Good. Hovering the knees above the ground. They do not touch the entire time. Time. Back to our tempo squat. 3, 2, and 1. Begin. Time. Bend over rear delt. Bend over rear delt. Going right into it. 3, 2, and 1. Time. Plank to bear with shoulder taps. 3, 2, and 1. Begin. And time. Fantastic. Catch your breath. Catch your breath. We're going to run through that third section on the board. The lateral squat walk is our first exercise. If you can do this with some weight hanging down between your feet, it's just fine. Good. So you're in your squat position down at the bottom, and you're going to walk out. If you have enough room, I'll go 5 steps one way and then 5 steps back to the center. Perfect. Then we'll do a skull crusher. All right, perfect. Again, this one can be done with soup cans or heavy kettlebell. Either way, you're going down. You're going to bend at the elbow. And the goal is to not move the elbow while you're bending. Elbow stays fixed, and you're going to rotate around the elbow. Perfect. If you have a kettlebell or something that you're holding with both hands, then you're going to want to make sure you push your elbows back more towards your head. That way you have some room to get past your head when you come down and get as close as you can. Yes. Okay. Perfect. And then we'll move into a plank mountain climber. Good. Plank, mountain climber. Good. Really just a mountain climber. Sean was confused. He's like, I'm not saying, okay. Good. All right, let's go ahead and run through those 3. Starting with our lateral squat walk. In 3, 2, and 1, begin. Sean kind of looks like he's doing some kind of ceremonial thing. Like I'm imagining him walking on hot coals right now so that he can be the chief. And time, let's go right into those skull crushers. Skull crushers in 3, 2, and 1, begin. Good, no matter what you're using, you want to try to get a stretch in the back of the arms at the bottom. Get a stretch in the back of the arms at the bottom and then squeeze right where you feel the stretch. And time, going into a plank mountain climber, plank mountain climber. 3, 2, and 1, begin. Good, making sure that while you're doing the mountain climber, you're also planking. Five seconds. And time, back to the top, lateral squat walk. Lateral squat walk in 3, 2, and 1, begin. Time. Skull crushers ruins it when you do it first. And 3, 2, and 1, begin. And time, plank mountain climber in 3, 2, and 1, begin. If it gets too hard to multitask, just do the mountain climber, skip the plank.
Maybe it gets too hard to just plank.
Yeah, 5 seconds. And time. All right, catch your breath. Let's go ahead and go over that last section. Starting off at the very top of the last section is the Bulgarian split squat, where one foot is going to be on something that elevates it. So that could be a bench, that could be a box, that could be a chair, anything that will support the weight. Yes, do not break the chair. Sounds like a really bad kids game. Good. Now, if you can't do this, or if you don't have anything that allows you to elevate the foot, then we're just going to do a lunge. So you're going to hold that lunge. Will you show them just the reverse lunge? Yeah. Yeah. See, we're doing the same thing. You're just going to be in a reverse lunge position going up and down. Yeah, just like that.
Which is the split squat.
Perfect. Okay. And then we're going to go into a high pull. This is where you have hopefully dumbbells. So I said soup cans will work fine too, or any kind of hanging weight, and you're going to drag it up the body. Staying close to the body the whole time. Notice her elbows kind of be out as she comes up. Good. And then we will finish with a plank to push back. So full plank position, and then you're just going to do the push back. That's bending at the knees. Notice the knees don't touch the ground though. Bending at the knees and hips, and then straightening back out into the plank. You're going to alternate back and forth between those two. Good. The Bulgarian split squat, let's go ahead and do 2 separate rounds for that. So we'll do 30 seconds on one side and then 30 seconds on the other. Yeah, no, the kettlebell. You got to use the kettlebell. Perfect. Alrighty. 30 seconds on one foot the entire time. 3, 2, and 1, begin. And if you can, having a goal of trying to lightly touch that knee on the ground would be perfect. That's a nice deep stretch, and then make sure that that front foot, that heel stays down into the ground as tight as you can. That heel should not be coming up, or you're going to have stability problems and your knee's going to start to ache.
You're wonderful.
And switch another side. Going right into it. Let's go. That leg should be fresh. Try to go straight up and down as best you can. There's not a tremendous amount of lean forward in this. You do want to use some weight on that back foot. And time. Plank to push back. Oh, I messed it up. I'm sorry, Sean. High pull. We'll do both, I promise. 3, 2, and 1, begin. And you can use a kettlebell like Sean's doing right here. Good, just dragging up the center of your body. Now, if you want to use a little bit of a heavier kettlebell because you don't think what Sean has would challenge you, that's just fine. Just find a heavy kettlebell. No, high pull. I'm going to do the high pull. Time, plank to push back. Plank to push back in 3, 2, and 1, begin. I think you're going to need a lot of pushback on this one. That's so stupid, isn't it? Yeah. Lots of dad jokes. I was full of dad jokes before I became a dad, though, so I'm not going to blame it on them. And time. Let's do that Bulgarian split squat again. 30 seconds. Yes, let's do it again. Starting on the same leg, if you can remember that. 3, 2, and 1, begin. I feel like I've always just been like an old man. I don't know why. Oh. Okay.
I think that people do believe in that, like say, that that's because you learn how to
All right, switching sides, switching sides. Okay. Can it be both?
It could be. Could have had a beautiful week long life. They don't look long at all, like so short.
Yeah, we just got that butterfly kit for Ellie, and one of them did not make it through the cocoon process. So we had to explain that he just continued napping. And time, high pulley, high pulley. Going right into it, let's go. Taking a break. Sean doesn't need breaks. Remember the last time Sean took a break, Desert Storm happened. 10 seconds, looking good. And time, plank to push back in 3, 2, and 1, begin. It would be nice to have some showers here. Time, all right, catch your breath. I know, but we got to do some kind of a speed round. I can't leave Sean like this. So we're going to go through everything, 20 seconds, everything. It's got to be everything. 20 seconds apiece. Yeah, brace yourselves. If you're doing this by yourself at home, you could definitely do this an entire second round, just the same way we just did, taking breaks in between each, going through each exercise twice for 30 seconds. Or if you just want to get a speed round in with Sean, you can do this. All right, starting with a wide to narrow squat. Wide to narrow squat. Remember, you're going fast paced because it's only 20 to 30 seconds. 3, 2, and 1, begin. Fast paced, quick movements. Yes, quick transitions. Oh, no. Time, bend over single arm row, going right into it. Let's go. If you have a lighter weight, you can do both at the same time since we're only doing 20 seconds. Down to 10 seconds. Time, plank lateral arm raise, begin. Out to the side. Remember, you're keeping a nice straight back the whole time. That's the challenge. You don't hike the hips up while you rotate the arm. All right, on your feet, tempo squat in 3, 2, and 1, begin. Time, bend over rear delt squeeze, going right into it. Lightweight or even no weight is just fine. Just keep them moving. Good pace on this one. Controlled, but a nice fast pace. You're trying to feel like that weight is as far away from your body as you can. Time, plank to bear with shoulder tap. Going right into it. Clock's running. Time, lateral squat walk on your feet. 3, 2, and 1, begin. Whatever weight you have. That's it, getting low. You're low the entire time. 10 seconds. Come on, stay low for me. 5 seconds. Time, skull crushers on the ground. 3, 2, and 1, begin. Time. Fantastic. Plank mountain climber in 3, 2, and 1, begin. Ten seconds. Yeah, power through it. Nope. Time, the Bulgarian split squat, 20 seconds each side. 3, 2, and 1, begin. A little faster than the first time you did it. Light touch if you can. Yes, go to body weight if you have to. If you want a little more challenge, interlock your hands behind your head. Keep the stomach tight. You got less than 10 seconds left. One more, everybody. And switching, going right into it. Clock's running. Time, the high pull in 3, 2, and 1, begin. The high pull. That's it. Keep the body moving, even if it's not perfect, even if they're not all the way up, you keep moving. Got less than 10 seconds. If you have to go to body weight, go to body weight. If you have to go to one dumbbell, go to one dumbbell. 3, 2, and time. Plank push back. Plank push back to end it. Going right into it. Give me 5 seconds, 5 seconds. And time. Fantastic, sir. All right. I appreciate your hard work. Thank you for getting on with us. Yep. Lauren says, have a good day. That's what the mumbling was.
You have a good day.
Okay.